Flagging a taxi down into town can be a lot cheaper than catching a bus or a train. And we guarantee that the fare would be lower than a metered fare. A lot of years ago, people used to flag taxis down quite often. And for some reason, we don't know what the reason is, but they just don't do it anymore. It's quite a few years ago, actually. It was before the... I think it was around about the time that the Montbretton festivals were banned by the police and the council, yeah. Just lift your hand up like that and we'll stop and we'll fetch you straight into town. We're hoping that, yeah, it does take off because everybody will benefit from this scheme. £1 isn't a lot of money, but to some people, £1 is a lot of money. Trains, the buses and the Hackney carriages are supposed to work in harmony, and at the moment that doesn't work. But this pound into town, dropping people off at the bus station and at the train station could help that move forward. It's fantastic being a cab driver in Barnsley. You meet all different kinds of people, funny people, not so funny people. You do hear a lot of rumours. You tend to be an agony aunt at the weekend. Yeah, it's just fantastic. You meet all types of people and Barnsley folk are absolutely brilliant.
If you flag us down, if you're stood at a bus stop and you flag us down, you can get in the taxi. If there's one of you, it'll be £1. If there's 4 of you, it'll be £1 each. If there's 8 of you, it'll be £1 each, so it'll be £8. We'll never ever charge over and above the metered fare because we're not allowed to. It's against the law. So if we do have, for instance, a minimum fare of £3.10 and 4 people get in and they only go a mile, then we will only charge £3, so it actually ends up being cheaper than £1 each. The other thing is trying to get people to understand and realise that they can flag us down in the street. That's the taxis that stand near the bus station with the top signs on. They can flag us down in the street anytime, any day of the week. Not enough education, I don't think. I don't think people have been told enough. There's not enough out there to explain to people the difference between a private hire car, which you book through an office, and a Hackney carriage, which is the ones that we drive, that's doing the town for £1 scheme. A Hackney carriage is usually black and white. It's a black and white saloon car, or it's a black cab type car, London cab, with a top sign on. We also have a white plate on the front and on the back of on the back of the vehicle. The private hire vehicles are all self-coloured. They don't have a top sign on, and they have a yellow plate on the front or the back. You're not allowed to flag those down.